Hey everybody.
Good morning. This is so weird.
I know, it's okay. We've decided this is like a really crabby day. We're actually feeling really crabby.
To boil up.
I know, we're feeling so crabby. And it's hard to even kind of put your finger on it. It's just a crabby day. And I think it's probably pretty fitting what we're talking about.
I had posted maybe a week ago that I was having a rough day, and I thought it was okay, and somebody wrote, "Hey, cheer up, Buttercup, get over it." And I was a little bit like, hey, how often do I write that?
Let me have my bad day.
Yeah, just one.
I think for people who are in my season of life, it has been a little bit, we've been able to be outside more, and we can still be outside now, but with the snow, it's just different again. It feels cagey again. I think that's kind of leads to some of the...
And I think that for us, that's the wrong
Hey
word.
Barb, hey Rochelle.
For having parents that are, Bob's mom is in the hospital in Florida, and we can't get to her, we can't help her, and she's really having a hard time. And it makes you feel a little out of control and crabby.
To see somebody you love be lonely and afraid
Yeah.
and not be able to help is like a really debilitating thing.
Yeah.
That's a really terrible spot to be.
Yeah,
so how's that for fun stuff?
I know our dear friend Sarah, her grandma just died, and she literally parked in a chair outside her window.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get weepy.
I know we can't talk about it. Sometimes we get weepy on, I know, right? Well, it's okay. It's okay to be weepy. It's okay to feel that way. I'm going to say good morning to a couple people while we compose ourselves. Hey, Jesse. Thanks for hopping on.
I'm going to smell an oil.
Smell an oil. Hey, Ginny. Hey, Kara.
Sarah, you did a great job of loving your grandma.
Yeah.
Right up to the end.
A beautiful outpouring.
We sent you a little package yesterday.
Yeah,
there might have been my tears on it.
Mama and Mimi have been very busy mailing things. There's like a well-worn path of like throwing things to the post office.
Can't get too close, but we are getting them there, yeah.
Yeah, we're doing what we can. What are some things you've been working on at home?
Oh my goodness, the painting continues. We finished our second room, or should I say Bob did. And got all the pictures back up. Everything looks amazing. I'm really happy with it. It's nice to have light, bright colors on the wall, just neutrals. And Friday we'll begin the next room.
The next room. There seems to be a pattern of you prime on Saturday and you paint on Sunday.
Or maybe even Friday.
Yeah, every weekend is a new room.
But I haven't asked you this. I'm kind of wondering what you guys have MacGyvered lately.
Let's see. Has there been anything specific that's been created? Oh, we're making kinetic sand today. Gary's been working very hard on that.
Is that why he was stealing stuff
Yes,
out
he's
of my
been
garage?
stealing stuff out of people's garages, or like, could you put something in your mailbox? I need it. Because there's certain things that we don't have on hand. Anyway, so watch out for Gary. But kinetic sand is on the list. We've been doing a lot of planting and getting ready. We've got a great greenhouse. So planting things, keeping it in our sunroom, up and down away from Zella. He had a heater on them this morning because it was so cold last night. So
it's like 3 degrees here.
yeah, working on that has been
people are complaining in Chicago that there is a little bit of snow, like dusting on their bunny, their decorations and stuff, and I want to be like, listen.
We are not having it. All right, well, I'm the mama.
And I'm the Mimi.
And this is Mama and Mimi in the Morning. We come to you live every Wednesday morning at 9:30 Central Standard Time with tips for health and wellness, but also just to infuse and bring some fun and joy into your world, into your life. We do a giveaway each week, so you can get an entry for the giveaway by watching live and saying hello, by catching the replay and commenting #replay, or even an extra entry by sharing this out so others can jump in on the goodness, right? Mm-hmm. So let's announce our giveaway winners from last week. Who is your we?
My
She's
gosh.
going to make me so mad right now. Look at this.
These are the envelopes that are flying around the United States.
Unbelievable.
But this is Susan Wood. Congratulations, you're our winner from last week. I have a roller in here that I made specifically for you, but I also wanted to show you guys. These are really, really awesome little tools to have on hand. We like to call them keys, oil keys.
Yeah, sure.
But they can take the top off of an oil bottle without using a knife, because nobody wants to go to the emergency room right now, right?
No.
From having stabbed themselves trying to take the top off of a roller bottle. So Susan, here's one. Hopefully this is a new to you gift, and we'll drop this in the mail. I'll drop this. I'll throw this at the post.
Throw it at the post office. And my winner was Danielle Gale B. I can't say anybody's married names. It's just very difficult.
Something's wrong with you.
I know, it's very struggling.
Very struggling.
Okay, so you were our winner, so congrats. I'll figure out what I'm sending you, okay? We'll talk. Okay, so we're going to talk about mood today. So we have been crying, we've cried, and I think we're at like 4 minutes. So I think, and we've laughed. So I think it's been really good.
We've covered them all.
So like mental health is always, I think, a really important area to consider for all of us. And right now, it's like kind of a crisis of what's going on, as far as people's minds and emotions and the different things that we're experiencing. So we're going to talk through some things that you can do at home, to some things that would be natural, some things that we love to use that will be really supportive for that right now.
Yeah, and I just want to reiterate that we are not physicians, so we can't treat, cure, prevent, or diagnose. So what we are saying is from our own base of knowledge, and of course, if you have something serious, ongoing, happening to you in the department of feeling sad feelings, anxiety, we would encourage you to talk to your doctor.
On the phone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Drive by and yell at
Give
them.
them a good wave.
Yeah,
Him or her.
because they aren't seeing people right now. So, but yesterday, Amy and I love studying because we love teaching you. And one of the things I did listen to yesterday was an hour of the executive. I had to write it down. The Executive Chief Medical Officer and the Chairman of the Scientific Advisory Committee for doTERRA.
He's amazing.
He is amazing. Dr. David Hill. I listened to him for an hour and a half and took notes. And I wish I could regurgitate that all to you, but I'm not going to in the interest of time. But what we're going to talk about is this newer product line that was released in September. It's called the Adaptive Product Line. There are 3 different components to it. I'm just going to really honestly whip through this. I'm not going to go into huge detail. And then Amy's going to talk about how you would use each one of these, and she's going to share some testimonies. So are we good with that? Ready to roll? So every time I come live with you, I try to do something that teaches something that will that you didn't know before, and maybe even that I didn't know until I was studying yesterday. So basically, like, are you feeling restless? Are you feeling wound up? Are you tearful? Are you feeling on edge? So this blend is amazing. It's available in 3 different formats, but it helps calm you and promote positive feelings, right? I'm trying to be very...
It's okay. I'm about to share super non-compliant testimonies.
So I'm good.
So just
It
whatever.
helps you relax. It supports cognitive function, emotional balance, and promotes mental well-being. So that said, I'm going to talk about this pre-diluted, ready-to-go roller bottle. You wanted Carol Merrill for me?
I did.
Oh, you already did. Oh, see, I wasn't even paying attention. So this roller bottle is amazing because it's diluted with fractionated coconut oil and it's ready to be used, but she's using it in the wrong place. Hold, please. Hold, please.
This is how I put it on.
Yeah,
Okay, hold
well,
on.
so I just
I'm
learned
just gonna
something.
smell it then.
So just smell it. So these are the oils: wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and
so
sweet
good.
gum. It smells amazing, but this is where you want to. It's diluted where you want to use it. It's diluted and ready to use on the go. You want to put it on the web of your hand.
What?
Yeah, what? So right here, this she's like, what?
Where is the web of my hand? Guys, this is, I guess this is just
the
the
web.
Shush.
Okay.
Not a word.
She's just like having
Not a
hard
word.
time.
I've been working on left and right with Zella, with Whitney. Okay, what? So on both hands?
Yeah, just apply it there at the base of the skull, okay, and on the shoulders.
I have a really weird scratch on my
The
shoulder.
base of the neck, shoulders, base of the skull, and the web of the hand. So ready for you to have on hand, pre-diluted, ready to use. So that's how you want to use that. So that is how you are going to use
That's your topical use.
this blend topically. Then you're going to use it internally with these amazing capsules. They can be called gel caps, but they're most appropriately called capsules. So these have lavender, coriander, wild orange, and fennel, along with ahi flower, GABA, and scledium. I say that
Scaledium.
all the time.
Scaledium.
No, Dr. Hill says
Dr.
scaledium.
Hill!
So I've been studying
Come
that.
on.
So these are a way to take them internally, take this oil blend internally, and I love that it says together they bring alert serenity.
When I run out of these, Gary is livid. He is so mad when we run out of those.
Yeah, you want to take those with food too, just a thought. I had somebody ask me about some, a little bit of heartburn response, and you're supposed to take them with food. And then you learn something new every day, right? And then the last one is the adaptive blend in a 15 milliliter bottle. This is for you to use in your diffuser. There's water in that, but don't
So
spill
be
it.
very careful.
Put that in your diffuser. Don't put
So
that
you've
in
had topical, internal use, and now you've got your aromatic.
aromatic. So you're going to use that maybe 4 to 6 drops in your diffuser with water, in your bedroom at night, in your workspace. It is
all
not
day long.
Yeah, it's not overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a floral, but it has a little bit of a sweet to it.
Citrus,
Yeah.
minty. Oh, it's so good. I can't even.
So you want to use all three of those together consistently to affect change with your neurotransmitters, your cortisol levels. This is really an amazing gift to people who struggle with feelings of anxiety and tension. So.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna pass the buck to you.
Well, it's 100% for people who are like, yes, this is a top health issue for me, and it's also for the people who are like, life is stressful and busy, and I'm spinning a lot of plates, and there's a lot going on, right? Like
you can use it in.
It doesn't have to be like a big difficult place in your life. It could just be sometimes I lose patience with my children or my husband, right? It's like all of us are dealing with stress and anxious feelings on some level in our day-to-day life.
Right, so like the whole month of October, we pretty much lived on this.
Yeah, lived on it. Okay, you guys ready for some testimonies? These are not compliant. Sorry, not sorry. This is what it is. I had PTSD so bad that I couldn't function. I chose to use the adaptive system 3 times a day instead of the Ativan I was prescribed. 1 month later, I am sleeping peacefully, no longer screaming and breaking down 5 times a day.
Oh my gosh, we're really gonna get in
I
trouble.
know, I'm sorry, I'm just reading somebody else's
hopefully
stuff.
this is really gonna help somebody worth our going out on a limb for.
I don't even use it as often as 3 times a day because it's helped heal and move me forward. Adaptive literally saved my life. How about we are using adaptive capsules for our children, cutting them open and adding to yogurt or applesauce to help steady their moods and reduce their anxious feelings. It's had a profound effect on our family of 7, and they each ask for it every morning. Here's one. I do not consider myself to have anxious or heavy feelings, but I am much more focused and less overwhelmed by my very, very busy schedule when I use adaptive capsules daily. I am pregnant with my 4th and struggling with severe feelings of worry, which I never experienced before. I started taking adaptive capsules and I noticed a dramatic change. It's so nice to have an option while pregnant. I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. I put the oil on my forehead and heart, and it has helped control my blood pressure.
Imagine if she put it on the web of her hand.
Well, the web of your hand, people. Who has ever put an oil on the web of their hand? Here's the last one I'll share. My 14-year-old suffers from anxiety and obsessive thoughts. She has panic attacks and can become depressed from the stress. She gets angry and irrational, and it can be very overwhelming. Kind of sounds like me sometimes. I'm just kidding. We were headed in a bad direction a few weeks ago, and I knew her anxiety was escalating and her depression was too. We decided to try adaptive. She was honestly back to her normal self within 48 hours. This has never happened before. My husband and I couldn't believe it, and she was thrilled too. She now takes it every morning without fail because she knows how much it helps her cope. There's other testimonies about autism and ADHD. I mean, it's just a really transformative product.
It is. It's great. It's great that we have this available to us.
And so something that's really neat that, well, we're not going to talk about it today. I actually kind of want to know if any of you who have ever incorporated something like this into your daily routine, but mindfulness and or meditation. So doTERRA has a new app that goes along with that system, with the adaptive system. And it uses some really neat technology. We'll talk about it next week, but it's gonna focus on that mindfulness and meditation piece. And they just announced it on Monday, so it's brand spanking new. So if you would like to know more about that, I think we should probably talk a little bit about it next week. There's too much.
I think we want to study it a little bit and understand.
I have it downloaded to my phone and I'm ready to use it. I'm gonna make sure there aren't any questions on here, okay?
Yeah. Check mine too because I can't see it from here.
I know, that's okay.
Does adaptive help my vision?
No, I think you're out of luck on that one. Okay, so let's talk really quickly about classes coming up. What's coming up? So this Saturday is our next continuing education class. Saturdays in the morning, 9:30, 30 minutes. Toxic-free living is the topic. We do not record these. You either choose to be there and learn, or you have to go learn it somewhere else. I don't know. You miss out. So be there. If you need the registration link for that, let us know. Okay, and then we still have a couple more of our Essential Oils Made Easy classes coming up. The 27th and 29th are our next 2 offerings, and that gives us some time. If you want to attend that, we need to get some samples in the mail to you so that you can experience the oils along with us.
And I'm going to tell them about Monday night because I've been saying the
Monday night.
Monday night is
so good.
Our product education call. It's via Zoom,
Yep.
8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's Green Your Cleaning Routine. Guys, I don't like to clean, but I love teaching this.
I love to clean and I love teaching.
And we have been, Bob and I have been making things and practicing some of the recipes. We're ready. 30 minutes, jam-packed, full of
And there are
information.
giveaways on that one.
Yes,
It's
there will be nice
really
stuff.
fun. So if you need links for any of that, if you want to hop on those, we are here for you. We are online. We're doing this. We're committed to showing up and helping. And we will see you next week.
Yeah, 9:30 next Wednesday.
Yep.
We'll be here.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.